Welcome to PC Mac. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and install Transmission on Open Media Vault. So let's do it. First of all, let's just go ahead and check the IP address of our Open Media Vault. If you don't know how to set up the static IP address on Open Media Vault, I will leave the link in the description. You can use the link to configure your Open Media Vault to the static IP address. Now let's just go ahead and open Wireless Network Watcher to check the IP address of our Raspberry Pi. As you can see, the IP address is 49. So let's just go ahead and open our Microsoft Edge and try to open the website, the Open Media Vault website, and log in here. So we are logged in here. Let's just go ahead and open the container and check how many containers are running right now. So I'm logged in here, and when we go to containers, you can see there are 3 containers. One is for the container, another one is Plex and Sync thing. Now we are going to install the transmission here using the command line. So for that, let's just go ahead and visit the website for Linux server transmission, and you can see everything is right here, and we need to use this line and paste it on our notepad. Let me just go ahead and make it a little bit big. I think that's good for now. So from the top, Docker RMD, name is transmission, PUID and PGID. To find out the PUID and PGID, I already told you about this in my last video. Let's just go ahead and do it one more time. So let's go ahead and SSH to our Pi. We are using root. Let's clear the screen. My username is PC Mac, so I want the ID for PC Mac. So let's just type ID and PC Mac. And you can see the ID and the UID and the GID. It's 1001 and 100. So let's just go back here and change it to the desired one. Now the time zone is Europe, London here. So what we can see from here, we can go to our Open Media Vault and then go to date and time, and you can see your time zone right here. Copy it from here and go back, paste it here. Now there is transmission web home combustion release optional. You can you can leave the optional things. You can either delete them just like that, or if you want, you can just fill these details according to your choice. So here I'll use a username, again PC Mac. Let's make a password. So password, and we don't you want to use whitelist right now, and this one we also don't want to use. Now the port numbers are 9091 on which the transmission will be available, and other ports are right here. Now we need to configure the folders. The one is config, other one is download, and other one is watch. So we'll only use the download folder. We don't want to use the watch folder. So let's just remove the watch one from here and the config. So let's just go ahead and open our Samba. So Samba is here, and under containers there is no folder. So we need to have the path. So how we can go ahead and configure the path? Let's just go back here and go to shared folders, and you can see the absolute path here. How we can go ahead and copy it? It's really easy. Right click, then inspect. Once you click on inspect, click on this arrow and then click here, just like that. You can see the path right here. This is the path. So let's just go ahead and copy it and paste it here. So we find the path here for media. So let's just use this path. Now remove media from here and use the container name, that is containers. So now one folder we are going to create is containers, under that transmission, and the other folder is media, and under media we have movies and TV series. So let's just name it as downloads. So now two folders will create, one is transmission, other will be downloads under media folder, and under container we'll create a transmission folder where all the config file will be available for us. So let's just go ahead and copy this command from here and go to our PowerShell and paste it here and hit enter. Once we do that, it will say unable to find the image locally. So it says connection refused. So we can do it. Let's just copy this from here. If you get this command, this if you get this error, we can also download the image directly on our Portainer. So how we can go ahead and do that? Go to images, and from here just paste the image name here and pull the image. So you can see it's not able to pull the image from here. Let's try this one. So I was getting a DNS error. How I fixed it? I go to network and then interface, and from here I also use the static IP address. So I need to put DNS server, the Google DNS 8.8.8.8 to fix the issue. Now what we need to do is just go back here and use the up arrow key and hit enter, and this will start download the image again. You can see the transmission image start downloading. It might take a moment. So this one is done. Now what we need to do is go back here to our Portainer and just refresh it, because I have already updated it. So admin and then password. So you can see that the error is also gone from the bottom left corner. Now let's just go back again to here and then containers, and now you can see the transmission is also running, and it will be available on port 9091. So let's just go ahead and try. 49 is the address for Open Media World, then a colon, and we need to use the port 9091. So 9091, and let's hit enter. Now you can see it asks for the username and password. So we set PCMac as the username, and the password is set to password, where password. So it's signed in. Let's just go ahead and save the information. So it's done. Now what we can do, we can just go ahead and try to download and check whether we are able to download it or not. Before going to the download, I want to show you here that download folder is available here under media, with one complete and other one is incomplete. And we, if we go back and go to containers, we'll find a folder with the name transmission as well, with all the config files under it. So like, so that means the command goes successfully, everything is done correctly. Now let's just go back to let's open Raspberry Pi website and try to download a new image for Raspberry Pi. So you can see we have a torrent file here. So let's just go ahead and open it. So it's downloaded here. So we can either use the URL, or we can choose a file from our computer. So it's right here, open and upload. Once we do that, it will start downloading. It's a 3 gig of image, and you can see it start the download, and we can go ahead and check it from here. that it's available in incomplete or not. So media downloads and incomplete, and it's right here. Once it's complete, then it will be available under complete option. So let's go ahead and stop this for now, and this is done. You can just close it. So that's it for today. This is the way you can configure transmission on your Open Media Vault. If you have any questions, you can write me down in the comment section. I'll try to answer your questions. And if you like my work, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell notification for my latest videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.